Hi everybody, welcome to Makers Monday. I'm very excited to be here with you again this week. Today is Monday, May 11th, and I'm super excited to bring you some quarantine crafts this week. Now, I am Anastasia Radloff, aka Stampin' Blondie, and I'm coming to you from Tucson, Arizona. Make sure to like and comment below so I know that you're following along. If you're watching live, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're watching this on replay, type in the comments below that you're watching replay, and so I can know that you were able to follow along with us. I'm super excited today to bring you some quarantine crafts. Stampin' Up! Has come up with a digital download. This is a digital stamp set that is benefiting two companies that are working to help fight COVID-19. I'm really excited to bring these projects to our Makers Monday today, and the best part of all is there's no stamping. You actually don't need any prior stamping experience to make these projects. They're perfect for beginners, and anybody can create these. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a couple of announcements first, and our first announcement is our Crafting Through Corona class. This is my May Crafting Through Corona class. If you are wanting to sign up for this, deadline to RSVP is this coming Saturday. So Saturday the 16th is the deadline to RSVP. If you're interested in registering for this class, all the details are posted in this post. So you can click on the Crafting Through Corona class kit and all the details are here. There's two different options for creating with this class. You can purchase $25 worth of Stampin' Up! Products using this hostess code here, and you can receive the class kit. All kits come with a PDF tutorial as well as a step-by-step video guide, so you can work this at your own pace, pause, and come back to the projects whenever you have time. Or there is an option for a $20 class kit. This just comes with the class kit and includes all the products, supplies, as well as the PDF tutorial and also the video tutorial as well. So if you are wanting to add to your Stampin' Up! Stash, there's option 1, and option 2 is for those that are just wanting the class kit. If you choose option 1, you do get an additional embellishment in your class kit, so that's something to look forward to as well. So like I said, deadline to RSVP for Crafting Through Corona is this Saturday, May 16th. And if you have any questions about the event or want to sign up, let me know and I can help you with that as well. All right, so our projects that we're going to be working on today, I'm super excited about. So we have 3 projects here that we are going to be doing. Now, like I had mentioned, there's actually no stamping on these projects, and this is Stampin' Up's digital download for COVID-19. It's called #ShareTheSunshine Digital Download, and it's very exciting because you can pair it with Stampin' Up items that you may already have in your stash. Now, these projects highlight the See a Silhouette Designer Series paper, and this paper is on the retirement list. So if you're interested in getting this paper, it is on the retiring list and will be leaving us at the end of May. So not much time left to get this paper. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Let me show you the digital download first. So it comes in a pack of, it's 15 different pages that you get. That is quite a deal. It's $12 and 100% of the proceeds go to the charities that are helping fight COVID-19. Now on this first page here, it talks about coordinating colors and coordinating products that work with the digital download. So there's everything from how to print, the terms of using this, and all these coordinating products and coordinating colors here that go along with the products. So like I said, there's 15 pages, and some of these downloads are super cute and perfect for what we're going through right now. Now I cut some of these out because we're going to use these for our projects, but wash your hands. I'm smiling under this mask. I can't wait to social undistance with you. I feel like I could definitely use some social undistancing right now. You are essential to me. Spread joy, not germs. This is my favorite. Have another quarantini. I mean, how much quarantine time and drinking have we been doing during this quarantine? Let's see. Quarantine and chill, kind of off the Netflix and chill. Stay home, stay safe. Let's see. So I finished Netflix. Now, if that isn't right just about now, my husband and I have finished just about everything we want to watch on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime. So if you have any suggestions on some great shows, make sure to comment because we're always looking for good stuff. Business on the top, PJs on the bottom. You may not know, but right now, business on the top, PJs on the bottom. I love this one. It changed out of my night pajamas into my day pajamas to send you this card. How true is that? Just breathe, but wear your mask. It's your birthday. Let's digitally party. That's definitely fun. Sending hugs. I can't wait to hug you. I'm definitely missing my crafty friends right now and being able to hug all them. I like this one too. Sending love and paper hugs. I miss your face. I say that a lot. And then we're in this together. And then there's these great ones back here for all of our healthcare workers. Thank you for your service. That can actually be used for military cards as well. And you get all these different colors of this thank you for your service. There's little, I guess, emojis, clip art of some healthcare workers up here. There's no place like home for now. We've got this too shall pass, one day at a time. There's a lot of great sentiments on here. And all you have to do is cut these out and then add them to your projects. You don't need any fancy kind of supplies to make these. Just a simple pair of scissors can cut any of these out. Now this one here is great. It says, though blank apart, we're close at heart. So you can put in, though 6 feet apart, you could put, you know, thousands of miles apart, whatever you want to put on here. It's a great sentiment to add your own kind of thing. And then also share sunshine down here. So we are going to use some of my favorite sentiments from this download. Now I had printed those on just regular computer paper. Actually, these projects here are made with just regular computer paper that I printed these out on. The best thing about this download is that you can use this as many times as you want. So even though I use these sentiments on this project, I can still go back and have the download and print out more. Now the purpose of this download is not meant to share it with your friends, the digital download I mean. Obviously projects, you can share those with friends. But the reason for this is to raise money for these organizations. So if you're interested in getting those, definitely purchase this for yourself, as that is what these are meant for. So like I said, I printed these on regular computer paper, but for today, I printed them on Whisper White cardstock. I felt like it's just a little bit thicker than regular computer paper, and obviously it matches our Whisper White cardstock for our projects. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm gonna work on this one first. I totally share my toilet paper with you. Now, with toilet paper being so scarce nowadays, would you share your toilet paper with somebody? I feel like if somebody and one of my friends desperately needed some toilet paper, I definitely would share that with them. I mean, we are needing to think about others at this time right now, and definitely sharing toilet paper with somebody who needs it. It's kind of a, you know, give back, and then maybe they'll give you back something later as well. In a nice way, not as you have to do something for me if I do something for you. So I am cutting out I'd share my toilet paper with you. I cut it out in the black and white, but then also the roll, I cut it out in the color. Now this is Bermuda Bay cardstock color here for our rolls of toilet paper. And this right here is just regular basic black. Now there's a couple of different ways you can cut this out. You can fussy cut it. You can just cut around the whole outside. You can use dies. So if you have the stitched oval dies, it would fit in here. But I am just gonna quick fussy cut this because I really like how you can see the zigzag of the toilet paper here. I think this is a fun card. I just think back to the days when, you know, it really wasn't that long ago, really, but people would toilet paper each other's houses. And now, how scarce is toilet paper? You know, if you were to do that to somebody's house now, I wonder if somebody would come grab up all the toilet paper and take it home so they could use it as well. There's lots of things nowadays that are different than what it was just a few short months ago. But I think maybe there could be some silver linings towards this whole thing. We're getting back to basics with our family, spending more time with each other, realizing what is more important in our lives, and just, you know, learning new things. I've made lots of new recipes along the way. I think it's fun to try new things. What are you guys doing during this lockdown time? I'm considered an essential worker, so I've been at work this entire time, but I know not everybody has that in their lives. So if you've tried a new recipe or a new stampin' trick or whatever, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Maybe it's something that we all can learn to do as well. All right, so I've got my sentiment here cut out. See how quick and easy that was? And we're gonna cut out our toilet paper as well. I just thought this COVID download was so cute. It's so perfect for our times, but you can also use this after. I mean, I could send this to my friend and say, you know, I would totally share my toilet paper with you anytime. Come on over, come get some. So let's cut our little rolls out here. Again, you can see how quick and easy it is to cut those out. Ooh, Lori, you've been baking. Let us know what you've been baking. That sounds like a lot of fun. Leanne's bought a bike and she's been trying to exercise more. That's always great. She showed me her bike. It's very pretty too. It's a hybrid. We have a joke because her husband has a hybrid car. Now they have hybrid bikes. So it's always fun. And traveling with her bestie. That's me. Definitely want to do some traveling. So I've got a piece of old olive cardstock. It is 5.5 by 8.5. I've cut that and scored it in half. And I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock at 3 3/4 by 5 1/8. And then this is the See a Silhouette Designer Series paper. And you can see it's got two great sides, so you can use whatever side you prefer. But I have this cut at 3.5 by 4 7/8. So we are going to use our adhesive here on the back of our Designer Series paper. And you'll see how quick and easy these cards can come together once you have your sentiments cut out. So we lay that down, add more adhesive to the back of our Whisper White. Add that to our old olive. Okay. You may have heard a big sigh just now. My Stampin' partner Harvey is sleeping over here. He always likes to come join me in the craft room. He's my Mr. Old Man. And we're gonna put our sentiment kind of off to the side so that we can take our toilet paper rolls and, of course, gotta have dimensionals on somewhere of the project. Me and my love for dimensionals. Gotta put that on there. And there is our first project. Quick, easy, and so fun. I can't wait to send this to somebody. This is just gonna make somebody's day. I've seen people add little bits of toilet paper in the background just to kind of add some texture and some fun. But I think even just this sentiment with the cutout rolls of toilet paper is really fun and a way to definitely brighten somebody's day. So that is our first project. Now our second project here, Sending Love and Paper Hugs. Now this is on, all the pages are numbered. So this one was page 11 and I'm actually using the See a Silhouette Designer Series paper as well for this one. I really like this paper because it is got kind of like a pigment look to it. And here's the other side actually. I like this side because it has the hexagons and I easily was able to cut out a piece of that. So I have my Whisper White cardstock and this is 4 1/4 by 11. So just a regular piece of 8.5 by 11 that I cut straight down the middle, lengthwise, and then I scored it down the middle and folded it in half. Now I have a second piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is 3 3/4 by 5, and I did this so that I could have kind of a mat for my hexagon pieces here. I could have done it right in the middle of this, but I felt like it looked just a little bit better with that extra piece of Whisper White cardstock. So what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna take my tape runner and run that along the back. Use as much snail as I can. This item is discontinuing and I have a stash for my classes, so the more adhesive, the better. So I'm just gonna line what I cut out here from the paper right onto my mat. And on this project, I used the black Sending Love and Paper Hug sentiment, but this one has more of a yellow tone. So I'm actually gonna use this orange piece here. So I am using the rectangle dies, and these are the rectangle stitch dies. Look at all these dies that you get in this package. So all these dies come in one, and these are from the annual catalog. And what I'm gonna do, because I just need this little section here, I'm just gonna snip that out, and then I'll have the rest of these on Whisper White cardstock for the next projects I make. What is the alternate to the tape runner? Great question. So we have a new tape runner that's coming out in our 2020-2021 annual catalog. So that will be coming out at that time. So no need to fear. It's not going to be Stamp and Snail like our current stuff is called, but it's going to be something else that's fun. And we'll have regular adhesive, which I'm using now, and then we'll have like a super strong bond adhesive that's coming too. So I just ran that through my die cut machine using the stitched rectangle die. And let me get that out of there. And that is our sentiment. Quick and easy. We're gonna lay this down using our snail adhesive. And add that. Lori's been baking sweets like cookies and bundt cake. Oh man. And pasty pies. I've never heard of those before, but that still sounds really yummy, whatever it is. Pie. I mean, you can't go wrong with pie. So on the back here, we're gonna add our dimensionals again. Let's see, what have I been baking? I made, Sunday morning I made quiche. Last night I made stuffed shells for dinner. I've made, let's see, it's banana bread. Who hasn't made banana bread? I think everybody's made banana bread. But I made cinnamon banana bread. That was fun. I have a bread machine, and so I made some Hawaiian bread in there. And here is our second project. So you can see, even with the same sentiment, just in the various colors, it looks totally different. Sending Love and Paper Hugs. We all want to give somebody a hug right now, but paper hugs is as close as we're gonna get, unfortunately, for now. And our last project here. This is the one that I can't wait to send to my best friend. Wishing I was in quarantine with you. So we've got a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock. This is at 5.5 by 8.5, so a piece of regular 8.5 by 11 cardstock, cut, you know, hamburger style, I guess, right across the middle and scored. So I have a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock that I have embossed with the Scripty 3D embossing folder. I already pre-embossed this because we are going to be using the machine for cutting, and I didn't want to switch out my plates. So I've already pre-embossed this. So this is the Scripty embossing folder. Sue wants to know, can you please say the layered dimensions again for the first card? Yes, once I'm done with this card, I'll go back and do the first card dimensions again. So this base, so we have our 5.5 by 8.5 base. We have our mat at 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. So it's just a little layer here. We're gonna tape runner that here. And there we go. Put that down. pasty pie, the same as shepherd's pie. Ooh, I love me some shepherd's pie. That stuff's delicious. And now we have a piece of Whisper White cardstock, 4 3/8 by 3 inches. So it is more in the middle. It's not directly layered right on top of the other. It's got some space so you can see the scripty embossing there. Just gonna put that in the middle. Now this is using, again, the See a Silhouette Designer Series paper. And then on this side, it kind of has like a purple brick look. So you could use either side. I like this one's kind of more like a shadowy purple shadow look. And these pieces are cut to 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. So 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. A lot of little measurements there. And I'm just going to arrange them so I can see exactly how they're going to line up first. Kind of like woodworking. You want to measure once, cut twice. Just kidding. Measure twice, cut once. So we've got our pieces here, and you just want to make sure everything is lined up perfectly before you glue it down. So we're going to space that out right in the middle. Oh, that one must have been just a little bit longer. It's okay. It's handmade. She'll love it either way. And then put that right there as well. Okay. So we are going to use this sentiment here, the wishing I was in quarantine with you. This is why I wanted to do the purple side of this, because this is Bermuda Bay and Rich Razzleberry. Even though this is a little darker than Rich Razzleberry, I really liked the color scheme together, so I decided to use these two colors together. And hoping I didn't cut that too close. If not, we'll go with the blue and the light blue. It's all about handmade. So we're gonna go in with this same stitched rectangle die, and I'm gonna cut this out on the Big Shot again. Line that all up. I don't bring my Big Shot to the table because it shakes the camera when I run it through, and I want to make sure everything is still in focus so you guys can see. There we go. It's a little off center, but it still works. So on the back of this, we are again using dimensionals here. And remember a couple weeks ago I told you that there's still this outside piece on your dimensionals. Don't throw that away. Even though the regular dimensional pieces are gone, that outside piece is still perfect for creating dimension pieces. Now on here we are using the Noble Peacock rhinestones. Now these rhinestones are also on the retirement list, so if these beautiful jewel tones spark your interest, make sure to grab those. And I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. And on this one I used the purple rhinestone, but I'm gonna use this blue one. Actually, let's go this teal. And I'm gonna put it over here this time, just so you can see the difference in what these look like. So here are two Bermuda Bay projects, and Sue was asking about the first project, this one here. So the dimensions are, we have a regular piece of old olive cardstock cut in half, so 5.5 by 8.5. Our Whisper White mat is 3 3/4 by 5 1/8. And then our Designer Series paper is 3.5 by 4 7/8. So what I do is I usually do a 1/4 of an inch smaller on each side when I cut my mats to make sure that they layer evenly together and they have that same spacing. So that was our first project. And then we came in with this one, and then our sending paper hugs. So as a reminder, if you are interested in signing up for the Crafting Through Corona classes, the deadline for that is this coming Saturday. It's $25 with the product purchase from my website, or $20 for just the class kit. Both kits include a PDF tutorial as well as a step-by-step video. And one more time, those projects are these ones here. And if you are wanting a copy of the new annual catalog, in the description of this video is a link to request a catalog. If you have placed an order with me in the last 6 months, you automatically receive a catalog, so no need to fill out the form. And then also my Stampin' Updates newsletter is posted up there about how to sign up and register for that as well. And you'll receive all information about my upcoming classes, events, and promotions. So I hope you had a great time with me today. Kind of a pseudo crafting through Corona as we created these fun projects here. I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye.